I'm a little under the weather, as you're gonna be able to tell by my voice. This is the power of a 55 3-ball. Now, I'm gonna show you a few clips. We're gonna talk about this one though. He has take. He's using sponge. Sponge is like automatic boost. Why? Because if your teammates are doing good, you're naturally going to get this bar to go up, and this bar is the mathematics system. What do I mean by the math system? That's the remember before whoa before 19 we never used to have this. We used to have a math system, but it was more RNG. Now we have this system where you have to be doing well to access higher green windows. We never used to have this. That green window just used to be pure, and you could, if you was wide open, it used to register in the game as a white. I mean, he's wide open, so as you know, 2K will give you a good benefit and give you a boost in the older 2Ks if you're wide open. That's why you was able to hit certain whites being wide open, and people didn't care. People was just knowing that's 2K. 2K got whites in it. You know what I mean? People just used to be like, yo, hopefully 2K don't allow as much whites to go in this year. Once 2K got the green, perfect green release, now everybody is like, it's a different thing. Like, people are just disgusted with the game hopping off because they can't shoot. But then you got players here shooting with a 55. But trust me, there's players that have a 94 that can't even shoot from half court like this. So it tells you there is a skill gap. Just to be humble, you gotta humble yourself. This is all the people that watching this and you getting mad because you can't shoot. I already gave so many gems if you have been watching my channel and just saying, let me lock in and see if I can watch this dude for like at least, I always tell people it takes time. Like, give yourself 6 months. Depending on certain people's brains, you have to rewire your brain certain times for simple things. So you ain't giving me 6 months and literally locking in and trying to focus on what I'm saying. And I told people, if you're playing wireless, you're automatically not getting the purest of shooting on 2K's windows, even if they have the changing timers and all that shit. I don't care what you talk about. Oh, my wireless is good. You're not getting it. Any comp player that gets to a super legit level plays wired. Has to, or has good internet. You can't get to that point where you playing the top of the top and your internet's laggy. It's not gonna help you. Alright? I said the wireless. I said the flat screen, the big old Dumbo flat screen TVs. I be saying this shit, and niggas, just because niggas be having good games, and I say this too as a disclaimer, just because you have good games or you be buzzing niggas ass and you're on the flat screen, that does not mean you can't have a better experience. Get a monitor, 1 millisecond. I give the gems all the time. Invest into it if you want to feel that greater experience, to feel how. And you still have to practice even when you get all this stuff to get to this point. You still got to practice. But I be trying to tell people there's many of different reasons to this skill gap, right? And he has take. Everybody has been doing this with Takeover, shooting behind the line. So Takeover is broken. I'm saying it. I'm just being fair and honest. If he has a 55 3-ball and he's shooting, this is fake. Come on now. Yes, we could say Takeover rises his stats. He could have like an 80 something right now. He's probably using boost. What else? It could be multiple factors to this. You know what I mean? He has sponge on. He's getting a dime. Could his teammate have dimer? Who knows? But what I do know is that they gonna have to patch this and touch this. But Mike Wayne is having trouble doing that. Here he is, and this is another great perfect example of showing you guys sponge. Showing you guys sponge, you can see how his takeover meter is up, and he only has 2 assists, 2 rebounds, but both of his teammates have takeover. You see how that badge works? I mean, if he would have got a block, he could have had more, but that bar is the math system. That bar never used to be there in before 19 and other 2Ks. Meaning, like, no, we used to have a takeover bar, but how it was a math system, how your stats would rise, and now you can get fast. Your dribble moves get faster as your stats rise and as you get takeover. Come on, we never had that. 2K wasn't like that, right? Now that it advanced and got like that because your stats rise as you play in game, players are able to do this. So this is where the devs get like, damn, is this badge too OP? Is this too OP? Oh, did we tweak this too OP? And then they have to tune things down. Then people start complaining, I can't shoot. You know what I mean? And, bro, it gets bad. I see how it gets bad for the devs and how they struggle with actually patching the game. Players are too good. We're about to get into why players are too good. Mike be doing it to himself, yo. I don't know. Listen, I told him get me in there. I have a passion for basketball, so it makes it better for somebody with a basketball game. Then I'm very biased. I can be very biased, meaning I can give a good solid okay, they want arcadey, a good mix. There's certain things that should be arcadey, certain things that shouldn't be. Certain things that should be arcadey at certain points, and certain things that shouldn't be arcadey at certain points of the game. You know what I mean? I know it's a deep, wide thing and it's very complicated on their end, so I still give the devs grace. I'm all about giving people grace because I will want to be given grace. Same way, like if I did something and they like not trying to give me a logo or whatever the case is, or whatever any situation, I would want to be given grace. So I give grace to everyone, you know? I'm always like, I give grace to everyone. Now, we don't tune the game for the top 5%. That's all Mike Wayne needed to say. But we do need to consider them. Doesn't consider them. They tune the game for the casuals, he's trying to say. And it's like, what? So why did you, somebody said this right here, not made for top players, yet you brought them for play testing? He doesn't play the game. Who cares what he wants it to be? That's kind of true. Like, Mike Wayne doesn't play his game. Comment in the comment section, Mike Wayne play NBA 2K24. I want to see it. We need to make that trend. Like, he needs to go live and play it so he can see how he plays his game. So basically, if he wake up one day and feel like it's too easy, he gonna change it. Don't like that. And it explains why there's no consistency. And that's what he kind of did. He changed the shooting. It's like, yo, you want to know what I mean? That's why I say, like, y'all got to start giving us grace too, even if we start going in and stuff. Y'all, it's like y'all didn't have the shooting balanced. How can't y'all have y'all own, like, shooting balance? It's because I really think you not getting real. Get dudes who hoop in real life. It's gonna play out so simple. I'm telling you. It's how since I hoop real life basketball, I play AAU, all that nice in basketball. I have IQ, like I can really dribble in real life. While somebody who's a dribbler on the game, he can't do dribble moves like I could do in real life and keep his head up and look up and dribble. That's very complicated when it gets to real life, you know. So dribblers will make fun of like casuals who probably can't dribble on the game, even though I could dribble on the game, but they'll still do that. But it's like, I can't dribble in real life. Some can, but this is just where it goes to show, like, get these people there that are unbiased. I said I'm biased. I mean unbiased. That's how I was supposed to say it. Get the people that's unbiased there, right? And when you get the unbiased people there, they're going to be able to make the realistic choices that make sense. Like, okay, if this guy's here, this should be the cutoff radius. If somebody's jumping in here behind here and the animation looks like freeze it, animation right here, Mike Wayne. That's how I do with him. Freeze it right here. Okay, look how the position is. If somebody's jumping in this animation right here, the contest rate should be low down right here. That's not a good contest. It's just common sense. He's not in the proper position. Okay, we'll buff it down to right here. Boom. All right, let me shoot a couple of shots, Mike Wayne. Let's do it. You jump behind me right here. Let me move up right here. Okay, yeah, that's not a bad contest rate. Yo, I will be in there and going in deep with him, like, easy. We had this shit done quick, Mike. What, like, what? Like, y'all, like, set my resume to Mike for me, man. Like, I had this shit clean. Like, okay, dribble moves right. We could make the dribbling fast. I could speed it up. I could literally, if he gets me in there, Mike, if you see this, anybody with that's a person that, you know, look, I'll be like, Yo, I turn the dribbling back to 17 and all that. I will show him what should be cut down, how to cut this down right here. When a dribbler starts dribbling for here too long, I'll give him a good balanced rate. Like, this is good enough. Like, trust. If the defense is good, this is good enough. Lockdown's just gonna clamp it up if he's wasting time dribbling in the back of the court. Trust, but you're gonna have to let that be free. You gotta let people still be free, but have your defense good, so it just makes it so where it's like players just think in their mind, common sense, yeah, this is dumb to do back here. The lock just gonna lock me up. You know, they gotta get it right, but still have it fun to where they can still move and get away if they nice enough. Man, nah, like, I would have it right, I'm telling you. And still NBA make it look IRL realistic. And still have it right to where the dribble heads would still like it. I'm telling you, I know I would. Get me there just to give a little bit of half insight. I'm not trying to change the whole game, but just a little bit of insight. A little bit. Yo, I'm telling y'all, yo, they sleeping on me. They are. I would have to shoot them balanced. I would go bring it back to the normal jump shots, and I'll have it balanced. We just got to get the contest rates right. The radius of how a person gets to contest. Certain things, we got to start balancing the builds out a little bit more. Certain builds could be capped down a little bit more, so it's a little bit more balanced, so players can stop trying to finesse cheese and, oh, I'm gonna make this build here and that. I still do it, I adapt, so it don't matter. But here we are. Been struggling all 2K, but yesterday I had 4 good games in a row. Game 5, 3, green, I don't know. They changed something behind the screens. Man, people just don't understand, man. They having better days. You having better feels. You probably play against a worse team. Like, people don't factor in a lot of things. I don't know. Your brain probably is feeling better that day. Like, you're really still a human playing the game. Like, come on, relax. Niggas think they get on the game, you're supposed to just automatically be God. Man, y'all hit that like, subscribe. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Ooh, and we ending the video on 11-11. Good vibes. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below about this, man. They keep patching the shooting in this game. I'm still shooting good throughout all they patches. Whatever it is, I adapt to it. They ain't catching me with it. So you're not, Mike. Hit the like, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one.